What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We are back, continuing our never-ending journey with Final Fantasy XVI. So give me a minute to set everything up, share this out, and we will get started. Hey, what's up, AP? How you doing? Just sharing this out. Give me a minute. How was your birthday? Very bored. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do another, figured I'd do a Final Fantasy stream tonight. Birthday was great. Nice. Did you do anything, cool? I saw you went to looks like you're on the bay or something. Yeah, I was supposed to go to a show tonight, but the weather was so crappy, I decided I didn't really want to. It's a water taxi that goes around the bay. That is cool. That sounds like it was kind of fun.
They were too fast.
If they ain't clawing at the gates, they're climbing up the cliffs near the lift. The lads are doing what they can to keep them out, but unlike the Akashic...
Hey, what's up, Mary? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Hope you're having a good weekend so far.
Not a chance.
I forgot I had a chocobo.
Come on.
Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good weekend so far.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
I thought episode 1 was really good. I can't wait for, I'm thinking episode 2 might actually come out about midnight. Hopefully by the time I'm done screaming, episode 2 might be out. I know episode 2 is mostly going to be the, I think Michonne's backstory. But yeah, I've been excited with it. It's been a good, it's been a really good show so far, for that one episode. Nice, I need to get a tan. I can't wait for summer or spring to get here.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here?
Guardians of the
Where is your
Flame.
commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Yeah, I got that Banishers game too. I thought about streaming that one instead. That one's kind of a interesting game.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
Thought it was kind of boring. It was structured differently. Like,
If any can still fight,
I was just
send them to the
invested in the Rick character, so that's why I liked it. You know, kind of showing what he was going through. Because I thought they did a really good job of finding out, of showing why he was, why he couldn't come back. Like, you know, where his mind was at. And those opening shots was like, dang. Overall, I think The Walking Dead it's kind of had its day. It kind of came and went. And I heard they're going to try to bring everybody together in some future show. Which I don't know how that's going to work out. It was definitely nice seeing Rick on screen again, though, for sure.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it!
The weird-looking turtle.
Injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
It might be one of those shows that's better to just, like, wait till it's all out and then try to binge watch it. Yeah, I'd rather have one-armed Rick as well.
No shame in retreat.
Out of everything. There we go. Yeah, Banisher's an interesting game. I might have that be my Tuesday night game that I stream. I also want to eventually pick up Final Fantasy VII. That one looks really great. I mean, I played the first half of it like 3 years ago on the channel, so I feel kind of obligated to pick up that one. Oh, come on. I thought I had him. Wow, that took me way back. Better grab some potions while I'm here.
Anything catch your eye? Much obliged. Thanks very much. There you go. Much obliged. There you go.
There we go.
Thanks very much. Much obliged. Very well.
I've never played Elden Ring. Couldn't get into that one. I don't like those Dark Souls kind of games. Alright, now we're ready.
Mad dogs, the lot of them.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help.
We'll try this again with some healing potions this time.
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Yeah, I worked both days. Today was my Friday. It was my big day. I usually work 9 to 10 hours on Saturday.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
Elden Ring was the first game you watched online. Nice.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Those games seem really difficult. Like, they're focused on like fighting boss battles. I've seen a few people play through it. That's kind of like the only way I could enjoy the game, because there's no way I could play the game. I'd be throwing my controller across the room. Ooh, got him staggered. Yeah, actually, I was gonna say I didn't know if you were, but I watched him play the, he was the one that I watched him play Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm usually in his, I'm a silent observer in his live streams. Like, I was there last week for his live stream, I just wasn't really commenting or anything. Yes.
Too slow.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I couldn't play. I don't have the patience for a game like that. Yeah, this isn't even like a major boss. This is like just like an underboss. I thought I had him beat for a second. Got him.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
Yeah, this game's really good with their their color schematics, especially when those fights are going on. I think nowadays when they're making games, they make sure that they make them like beautiful for streaming. They realize that the video game has like a viewing audience, so I think they, you know, a lot of games, especially the big AAA games, will go out of the way if they know people are going to be streaming them to be make sure they're as good looking as they can possibly be.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
I need to grab more potions again.
My brothers.
Anything catch your eye? There you go. Much obliged. Thanks very much. There you go. Thanks very much. There you go. That all, is it?
Make for Rhiannon's ride.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there. My brothers need me.
Come on.
What are these things?
They're headed for the rest.
Martha and the others won't be ready.
Hey, what's up, Excelenium? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Or a good start to it, anyway. Doing anything exciting for the weekend? Oh, nice. If I can't make the premiere, I'll definitely check out the video. That was cool.
Something's coming.
Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Another mini boss. Not too bad. You're right, that's a heck of a light show. Sweet.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Sweet. That's 2 down, 1 to go.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch.
When did Final Fantasy start?
I wasn't aware
From what
the
I
old
know, it
commander had
started in
children.
Japan way back in like
But his brother,
86 or
my father,
87,
did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
and then it slowly made the jump to like the old school Nintendo.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you.
Yeah, Japan's been releasing them for since they came out in 1980s. They put one out like every other year. And yeah, they've been doing it still under the same game company of Square, and now they're up to Final Fantasy
But I'm a
XVI.
shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly
I didn't
seems
play
a
any of these
fitting
games growing
education
up.
for
I didn't
one
get into them until
aspiring to
recently.
take
I
his
played the
oaths.
Final Fantasy
My Aunt Hannah
VII,
once told me
the remake,
that a man is
like
not defined by his title,
in
but what he
2020
does
when
in
that game
its
came
name.
out.
You have accomplished
And the sequel
much
to that just
taking on
came
the
out.
mantle of
That's
Cid,
the Final
bringing
Fantasy
no little
VII
honor in
Rebirth.
so doing.
And
I
I'm probably
would
going to be
sooner
checking that one
serve
out
under
too.
an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are. I mean to say that
They always have really
It's all right,
over-the-top,
we
epic
know what you mean.
storylines.
There is only
Some of
so
them
much
are
that I can
more
learn
on
from
the
you,
like
my lord.
sci-fi side, and some of the more
But a
other ones are on the
squire.
fantasy side.
Would that really
This
be
one's
so
clearly
bad?
inspired by
You were a
Game of
squire
Thrones.
once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
15 remakes Final Fantasy VII. I think that one's widely
Now, they'll
considered to
show
be the
you
most
as much
popular
leniency as your uncle
of all
showed
the
me.
Final Fantasy games is
I
7.
would not have it any other way.
Right, 2 down, 1 to go.
First, we find Isabel.
I've been slowly replaying them. I played like playing 1 through 6.
Ghosts. I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
And they're remastered, but they're the old retro, like 16-bit versions.
I can't do it.
But you can.
My lord. My lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask.
I played Resident Evil 2, the remake.
Then we'll look for her there.
I wasn't able to finish it. But I got pretty far into it.
More arrived from the capital.
That was one of the franchises I couldn't really get into either, is the Resident Evil games.
The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
You streaming tomorrow, AP?
Our lives! really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
I don't know how deep down this rabbit hole I'm gonna go. I played Final Fantasy I, Final Fantasy II. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm not like at a stuck point on Final Fantasy III. But I have like 4, 5, and 6 to go.
It's hard to know what to believe.
And then, yeah, I played the remake of 7, and now there's with PS Plus I can play part 8, 9, I think 10, 11, 12. Most of them are accessible on the PlayStation.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life.
I know there was an old lady that played Skyrim. Like some grandma that played Skyrim. And she's actually got pretty famous. I think they even put her in the next one of their other games.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she's still doing videos anymore, because this was like 10 years ago.
Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
I thought that was pretty cool, though.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Head for more. Oh, I remember this city. I think that was the first city that I destroyed the crystal in.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Good girl.
You went to see Dune Chapter 2 and it was awesome. Nice. Yeah, I heard that it was pretty accurate to like the book. I guess one of the only things they took out that would bother me was I guess Paul Atreides' little sister. How's your weekend going, Anthony?
Save your strength.
Dr. Mario was a fun game. Yeah, YouTube wasn't putting out notifications when I was playing that Banishers game. It was like nobody came to that stream. Or we watched the video. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check those out. When it comes out, I'll probably pick up that one and Doom Part 1. Oh, there's a lich. Yeah, I've heard nothing but great things about it. That's one of those movies that I definitely want the subtitles on. That's why I won't go to like a movie theater to watch it. This theater has subtitle screenings. I wonder if mine does. I bet it does. I just need to look into it. This dude's kicking my ass. Oh. Uh-oh, load autosave. How far back is that going to put me? Okay, do I get... I need some healing potions. Yeah, you can post links. AP, go ahead.
That thing, it took off the captain's head. Before we could even draw his...
The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs. We could leave.
See, am I going the right way now? Yes.
I can't do it. I can't. But you can.
Yeah, I've been having fun with Like a Dragon.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under her blood.
Oh, really? Do you see anything you like? You've a keen eye.
Yeah, we'll definitely take a better weapon.
An excellent choice. You've a keen eye.
This ought to help us a bunch.
An excellent choice. You've a keen eye. An excellent choice.
Oh, that is a cool looking sword. Yeah, Icheb's a pretty cool character. I like all the characters in that game. Alright, I think I have everything I need to fight this lich. I'm in about, I think I just started chapter 7.
They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Let's go.
Think you'll still be gaming when you're old? I'm already old, AP. But, probably. If I'm still around, I will plan on being till I lose like my cognitive abilities. I am 45.
I see them. With me.
Where's that lich? No, I guess like a dragon's like a kind of like a soft reboot.
Save your strength.
Yeah, I think I have. Man, these things in their shields suck. There's that lich. Still a boy. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, come on, I'm dodging that. Nice, that's some serious stagger damage right there. You tired since turning 30? Your eldest son's gonna be 43. Yeah, that is pretty much right behind me. Oh.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time
That's
being.
pretty cool.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Yeah, it's cool how all those games like connect that same story.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
You love the Goro. My Juma stuff in Yakazero more than you do.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little, it's a pretty cool franchise. I've been enjoying it. I'm still holding off on picking up Final Fantasy VII because I was like, man, I've got like so many games on my plate right now. Return to the Hideaway.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on
Nice.
the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
How long is Yakuza 0?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
About 30 hours.
Very little.
Seems like that's all I ever have time for nowadays is to just play like the main storyline of a game.
18 years ago,
Unless I want to play the game, like be on the game
the
forever.
rubble of Phoenix Gate. 'Twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his
Yeah, I don't think I've
designs.
quite met Goro yet.
He will stop at nothing to
If I have, I think they might have just mentioned him.
toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be?
Oh yeah, I don't ever pay attention to what the YouTube numbers say.
That is one of many answers.
It's always
that
been
have
wacky.
eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin
Yeah, I
with
don't
the
think I
throes
have
of
met him
Ifrit,
yet then.
but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes
I
against
might
everything
be in
within
chapter
you of
6.
dominance.
Cause I think I just beat the warehouse. There's a warehouse in a big underground level I had to do.
I've encountered that thing several times.
And we just came out of that and kind of regrouped, and I was able to save and have the normal game. Am I streaming tomorrow? I'm not sure. I know Ronnie's gonna stream, so I'll probably check his stream out. I don't know if I'm gonna overlap stream them, because we both would be streaming about the same time. I do plan on streaming more this week, though.
Spirit, call it what you wish, but I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Hoping to stream more this week anyway. I always say I'm gonna stream more, and then I wind up getting busy doing other things.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
My guys are never leveled up enough.
Clive,
I think the other night I spent almost an hour just walking around the streets fighting almost every gang I could find just to try to level up.
Well, what's the short of it?
I don't mind the low points, though. I would have been frustrated if it was like I just fought Bahamut last stream, which in game time was literally only about 2 hours ago. So it was like to fight a boss battle that took almost an hour like Bahamut to fighting another insane boss battle. Like in real life, it's been 2 weeks, but in the game time, it's only been about 2 hours.
They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto,
I was in a,
tell Gav to stay
me, my friend
where he is.
DK, and Ronnie all played,
Vivian, what's the swiftest route
Predator
through
Hunting
cities?
Grounds on Ronnie Hayes' stream a couple years back. I think AP was on the very next night.
This road, through Tabor.
That was kind of
should
fun.
provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly what
I don't think Ronnie likes
Joshua, bed is where you should be.
collaborating with people, though, when he's doing YouTube stuff. Seems like a kind of guy who likes to have his thoughts and his opinions, and then he doesn't want to have like a physical argument with somebody in the room with him.
But thanks to her
Could be just me.
I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Travel to... Where are we traveling to? Ooh, a new location. Cool. I know he doesn't typically like to play a lot of online games. He's just a big Predator fan, so he played the that Predator Hunting Grounds. Are we finding out of chapter 45? Nice.
It's like a dream.
Or chapter, what was that, 44?
Like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Really? According to a PlayStation, that's like the most played game. Like, I've got the most hours on that game. It's not actually accurate. The most game I've played would have to be Friday the 13th.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
I've got like thousands of hours on that game.
This might take a while.
Tell us about Yota, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Is this a side quest?
Thanks, Gal.
Yeah, I played it. I didn't, wasn't a big fan of it. It was missing something. And then the game developers got extremely greedy with all the content that's supposed to come along with it.
What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I wish I could.
Someone has to warn them.
I like how video games treat you like you're the only person on the planet. There's other people, man. Somebody else can help them.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
I would have to find. I'm gonna have to go look for the stream that I was in. I don't think I've ever watched it. I saw that it was like one of the bosses of Dead by Daylight. I may check it out if it's still story driven. I saw the preview for it at like the Game Awards or whatever they showed it.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
I can walk from here.
I do saw they have a remake of Until Dawn coming for the PS5. I'll probably wind up restreaming that when it comes out. Which that'll be the only game I think I've ever restreamed.
We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
That would be a good one though, I think, because I can make different choices. Try to save everybody this time.
She awaits us within.
I think in my last stream, I think everybody died.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yota, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's
There is. This is a lot of dialogue. I think they're setting up the whole final third act of the story.
We have reason to believe
Because we're real close to the end. I've got to be about almost 75% done with the game.
Set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails up at one man's behest.
This is definitely the longest game that I've ever streamed. Or it's at least tied with Mass Effect trilogy.
But are we truly safe here?
But that's 3 games.
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the council.
Ooh, what do we got going on now?
His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Oh, I bet you I'm gonna have to fight that guy eventually.
Pathetic creatures.
Did you just slay everybody in the council chamber?
girl is still here, somewhere in the city.
I saw a video about that saying like they left a big door open for part 2. Or for part 3 actually.
Is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
I really only like the first book. I've read Dune Messiah and Children of Dune, and it gets less good the more that he made it. In my opinion, I don't know. The first one was a really solid story.
The prince's light cannot have sated you.
It's been actually 20 years since I read them, so I don't even remember too much about Dune Messiah or Children of Dune. I know they kind of got off the point about what made the first movie good, or the first story good.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end?
Wasn't God Emperor of Dune written by his kid, though? Or like co-written by his kid?
Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
Okay, yeah, like I said, it's been 20 years since I've read those.
I suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the
You crashing out, AP? Well, you have a good night. Happy belated birthday, too, by the way.
Yote.
And yeah, I might stream tomorrow. I might just catch you guys in Ronnie's stream. And
I would have you watch over those Clive has made
if I don't stream tomorrow, I'll probably be back on Tuesday.
Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
That was kind of ominous.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call?
Are you buying or selling? Fine choice. Anything else? Of course. Fine choice.
So you never know when we're gonna
Anything
need
else?
some potions.
Fine choice. Anything else? Take care.
I can't remember which one the kids wrote. I never bothered to read it once you got into that one. I just read, I think, Dune, Messiah, and Children of Dune.
Cyril. How fares the search?
And by the time I was done with Children of Dune, I didn't feel like reading anymore in that universe.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the flame
Heard
of the
they're not that
Phoenix,
good.
and rightful
Yeah,
Archduke of
I didn't read them, so I wouldn't know.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Phoenix Dawn, that's cool.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
So I guess if Dune Part 2 makes a lot of money at the box office, they probably will try to convert, like, Dune Messiah into the next one.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free city's under siege?
Cloak and Dagger.
Who'd have thought it?
Ready, go?
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
This might take a while.
This game would take forever if I literally got off and fought every monster that was on the road.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
I'm surprised Christopher Walken's like still acting. Like he hasn't been in anything in years, and then like I was surprised to see him as the Emperor in Dune.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
This is a pretty heavily cinematic part, isn't it?
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
Ooh, reunited.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, I haven't been really disappointed with it.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned. But silent as monks, every last one of them.
I'm gonna pick up part 7 soon, but I don't I want to stream it, but I might have to just like make sure I focus on the story because that game is so. I imagine that one's longer than this one. If you're doing everything and all the mini games.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into 2 parties. I will make for the Merchants District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast.
I don't think I've seen Christopher Walken in any like big movies lately. He's probably doing like a lot of theater and stuff though.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe.
He is a great actor though. I did love Christopher Walken. Pretty much everything I've seen him in.
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Alright, what are we up to now? Chapter 46?
Let's find those survivors.
Alright, let's go, Torgal.
They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed. They're wearing Waluda armor.
Oh, nice stagger damage.
We're all ready.
We better save. I think things are getting kind of intense. Oh, nice. That's what I'm talking about. gonna say, I'm not sure how to break those dang shields.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Ooh. We will probably wind up finishing this guy. We might wind up calling that a swing. Oh! One hit. Wow. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this one good here. We got about 2 chapters in, so making some progress. I did the math, and I'm about 10 hours from beating this game with the main quest wise. So that's about doing 2-hour streams. That's about 5 more streams away from being from finishing this game. So yeah, we're gonna call that one in good. We're gonna call that one for now. Making progress. It's like reading a really thick book, you know, chapters at a time. But yeah, this game came out last May, so it's almost been a full year of me playing this, which I think I predicted way back when I first started it. But you guys have a good night, and I might be on tomorrow night. If not, I will probably be on Tuesday night. So keep a lookout around, 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. That's, I don't think YouTube's doing notifications anymore, but you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and be awesome to each other. And we'll catch you next time.